My name is Wafula Strike and my sport is athletics.
How did you get into your sport?
I came to this country and then I had my child and I was putting on so much weight. So I said to my husband, I need to lose some weight, because I wanted to go back to being a size 8, and found myself on the track. They got me the first chair and I started pushing.
What do you enjoy most about it?
Just traveling and meeting people, and it's really boosted my self-esteem, so I'm enjoying it.
What does a typical day involve in your sport?
A typical day for me in my sport, it's sort of really interesting because I am a mother, so probably in the morning I'll wake up, take my child to school, then come back, have something to eat, and probably spend the first 2 hours just tidying up my house and doing the dishes. Then if I'm going on the road, I'll probably go and do 10 miles, on a day, probably spend about 1.5 hours out. And if I'm doing a session on the track, that would probably be, if it's speed work, then I'll spend some time on the track, and probably 2 hours in the gym once a week, and do some weights in the house once a week or so.
How do you relax when you're not training or competing?
When I'm not training or competing, I go for photo shoots. I do some modeling jobs.
What do you hope to achieve in your sport in the future?
I would definitely want to participate in Beijing. I'm hoping to make the times and be on the team for Beijing.
What advice would you give to somebody wanting to take up your sport?
For somebody wanting to take up the sport that I'm doing, wheelchair racing, I would just tell them, believe in yourself. Just have belief and you can do it. It doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter where you are now, but just get into it and have belief. I'm also just trying to get a lot of confidence in it, so it's a good thing.